Something's got the Hive more riled than usual down in the Plaguelands, and we can't afford another front in this fight. The fallen splicers are trouble enough. So, get down there, Guardian. If the splicers are stirring up the Hive, we need to know how and why. And you need to put a stop to it. The Hive are hitting the splicers near the beach tanker. Head that way and find out why they're at each other's throats.
It's possible we're walking into a territorial dispute, but something's telling me there's more to it than that.
Agreed. The Hive can be defensive, but what I'm tracking seems like a full-on assault. The chatter's aggressive, angry. This isn't just a show of force. The Hive are after something.
I was expecting hostilities, but this is... they're at war.
Take out as many as you want. But my advice? Find the splicer leading this fight. Put him down.
There. A splicer captain. Up high, near the overpass. What's that? The captain dropped something. It's a coded relay from the splicer's high priest. There's references to the Hive here. The splicer's high priest is either keeping something from the Hive or has taken something from them.
Search the overpass. See what else you can find.
Whatever the splicers have locked up here, the Hive are hungry for it. Let's crack open some crates. See what their high priest is hiding. Sealed tight. Hit another crate. Won't budge. Let's find another. Something's wrong here. This isn't good. Splicer's High Priestess is corralling thrall, collecting them.
No wonder the Hive are on the warpath. Any chance this isn't related to the Splicer's experiments with Siva?
Slim to none. There were heavy Siva readings all over the Hive they had created, along with an odd heat signature. I don't think the Splicers are simply displacing the thrall.
The Splicer's role within a fallen house is equivalent to a mad scientist.
Or warlock.
Sure. Just didn't want to be the one who said it. Point is, they're the Fallen's big brains. We've seen what they can do with limited knowledge of Siva. They've basically force-fed their own evolution. So...
what if they're attempting the same with the Hive?
they could control them. Or worse.
There are Siva readings pinging all over this region. I'll try to match them against the specific heat signature we found. There. This is definitely the place. I don't think the Splicers are simply displacing the thrall.
The Splicer's role within a fallen house is equivalent to a mad scientist.
Or warlock.
Sure. Just didn't want to be the one who said it. Point is, they're the Fallen's big brains. We've seen what they can do with limited knowledge of Siva. They've basically force-fed their own evolution. So...
what if they're attempting the same with the Hive?
they could control them. Or worse.
There are Siva readings pinging all over this region. I'll try to match them against the specific heat signature we found. There. This is definitely the place. Closer look at what's in that cave. This is worst-case scenario. The Splicers aren't in a territorial war with the Hive. They're experimenting on them.
And if the Splicer's High Priest is going to these lengths, He's either gone crazy with power, or he's taking orders from someone who has.
Like an Archon?
Or a Prime. Either's bad news. But for now, we've got a clear-cut problem. We need to find this High Priest and put an end to his atrocities. The Splicer's High Priest has crews pushing further underground in the Plaguelands. Looks like a large-scale mobilization against a Hive nest.
An army of Hive controlled by the Splicers would be the end of old Russia.
Could be the end of everything. The Devils are evolving. Neutralize them before this goes any further, Guardian. All right. There's a series of old missile silos near the bunker. I've got reports of Hive near that location.
Sounds like the place to be.
From my glimmer? Yeah. And remember, target anything that moves. Every kill gets us one less Splicer or Hive to be warped by Siva.
Noted. I'm picking up several concentrated Siva nodes ahead.
The Splicers are using Siva to augment the silo's old defense protocols. They've got the inner doors sealed tight. If you want to get inside, you'll need to find and destroy those Siva nodes.
I've pinpointed another Siva node. Up one more node. Let's go get it. That's the last node. Security protocols are clear and hackable.
Push forward, Guardian.
The splicers have fortified the entrance. We've got heavy resistance.
They must have driven the Hive deeper into the silos. Fight through it.
I'm pinging new SIVA energy spikes below us. Multiple nodes, all powering another barrier. But I can't nail down their locations. The readings are too sporadic.
You know what to do, Guardian. Find those nodes, unload on them, and keep moving.
It's hard to get a clean reading down here. Keep moving. The closer we get to each node, the easier they are to map. All right, still getting strong SIVA readings. There must be another node. Looks like the splicers have taken this hatchery. The Hive bioorganic architecture is still intact, but there are microbursts of SIVA activity all around us.
I've got no pity to spare for the Hive. Keep going.
That did it. No idea what those nodes were protecting, but the barrier's down.
You're all that stands between the Splicer's High Priest and whatever mad science he's cooking up down there. End this.
This doesn't look good.
Did you find the High Priest?
Not exactly. Makes you wonder what they're willing to do to us.
Sounds like you're about to find out. Eyes up, Guardian.
What a mess. The High Priest wasn't looking to build a Hive slave army. He was just removing their body parts to be joined with Siva.
Bioengineering's become the Splicers' main MO. We're lucky to have dropped their High Priest before he could perfect any of this madness, but it's gotta make you wonder. What other perversions are they planning?
Sign here. All done.
The Splicer's High Priest is dead, but I'm getting reports that his machine priests are looking to continue his work. We've still got a lot of fight left, Guardian. Careful. The Fallen still have their hands on Siva.
Lord Guardian, you have returned. It's seen more years than most of us. You are holding history now. Our history rests with you now.
The burden of the Iron Lords has been lifted, and the Guardians can once again march in familiar light, under an iron banner.